What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's JSGC here, and we are here for a brand spanking new preview for the Huddersfield match. There'll be no review for this because I'm away, but there is a nice preview. Please enjoy the video. Put a like on the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and also leave any comments of your team predictions or score predictions in the comments below. Now with that clear, we'll get on with the preview. First up, Huddersfield. I'm expecting they're going to probably try and play this the same way they played it in the FA Cup last season. Now they went defensive, got a 0-0 and did fantastically well at the John Smith Stadium. I was going to call it the Gal Farm, it's the John Smith Stadium. Very decent result for them last year, and they're going to probably try and implement it this year, because obviously teams that have done well against Man City this season, even if it's just very small and selective, have all been very defensive. Feyenoord lost 1-0, but they managed to park a bus for 89 minutes before being broken down. Wolves managed to hold on to a 0-0 for 120 minutes in the Carabao Cup before going out on penalties. Everton managed to go 1-0 ahead and then ended up finishing 1-1, parking a bus as well. So expect Huddersfield to do the same here. So attacking threat, I'm not expecting a lot, but you know, we need to be mindful because Man City's high line can be exploited, particularly when they've got dangerous players. Aaron Moy being one of them, former Man City player, obviously. We know his qualities back in the Championship. He's done well in the Premier League this year, so we need to be mindful of such a good player in their side. He didn't play last year in the FA Cup because he was on loan from Man City, but they signed him permanently, so he can play in this match, so we'll have to keep a close eye on him. Otherwise, he'll be able to start picking passes and then cause us a lot of problems. Going forward for City, I'm expecting that we might have Leroy Sané back, or at least I hope we do. Hope Pep Guardiola puts Leroy Sané in. He can cause a lot of problems with his pace and trickery, putting the ball through people's legs. He's not a bad passer of the ball either. All-round good player, so needs to be playing. For my score prediction, I'm going to go for 2-1, because I was going to say 2-0, but I fancy that Huddersfield might score. I don't know, I just got a feeling that they might score, but I feel like we might win this one. They've caused problems Huddersfield have for Man United a few weeks back. They've not been doing too well as of the latest results. They're not doing too bad, though, in the Premier League. Obviously not sitting in the relegation zone. They're doing... Well, I'd say they'd be more than happy if the season ended now, actually. But they've climbed up the table, got off to a good start now. They're starting just to wobble. So we need to make sure that we're switched on. And hopefully we can continue with our good form. Obviously, Man City is still unbeaten in the season. It could end this weekend, though, another difficult away match. But all Premier League away matches are difficult. Now, my City team prediction, popping up now, isn't actually that surprising. It's a very conservative team prediction from me this week. I've gone for Ederson in goal. I've gone for Kyle Walker and Fabian Delph operating the two right back and left back respectively. Company not amended because we've not really got much of a choice other than Mangala, who'll be on the bench. Fernandinho sitting just in front of them. And then I'm expecting David Silva to slot him in beside Kevin De Bruyne. Now, we could rest Kevin De Bruyne, but I think it'd be a big mistake if we did do that. If we do, we're obviously thinking Gundogan, Yaya Toure, but it would probably be Bernardo Silva. And then I've gone for wingers being Raheem Sterling and Leroy Sané, obviously because Fabian Delph can't or doesn't kind of operate the width of the pitch, so I expect that Leroy Sané should play in this game to be able to do that one. And then basically I was torn between Jesus and Sterling. I went for Sterling because he suits the system better than Jesus, and Pep Guardiola also counts and said Jesus doesn't work or play with Aguero whilst Mendy's out injured and we don't have a left back that can stretch the pitch, which is weird. But I've gone for Aguero up front, but it could be Jesus again. Jesus being the unlucky man here, I feel. There we go. So that's the preview for this match. I think it'll be a close affair. I don't think it'll be a foregone conclusion right early off. I think if we can get an early goal, that'll lead us in. But this could be a little bit similar to the West Brom match that we had away from home a couple of weeks back. But I think that Wagner is doing a fantastic job at Huddersfield. We need to be wary of them on the counter-attack. We need to be wary of the creativity that sits in their midfield. And I think if we can sit tight and take our opportunities when they come, which we will get 3 or 4 good opportunities to score in the match. We need to be a little bit more clinical because we weren't against Feyenoord. We can do that, then I think we'll be okay in this match, and hopefully the unbeaten run can carry on. Hopefully we can pick up a win and put on more pressure. This match ain't till Sunday. I put up a day early because I'm away. So keep an eye on that. It'll be on Sky Sports, I think it is. I think it's a late kickoff. I've got it down as. Yeah, it's a late kickoff, 4 o'clock. So keep an eye out for that one. And let me know in the comments your team prediction and score prediction. And like I said before, like the video, subscribe, etc, etc. And I'll see you next week for the next preview. And I have no idea. I think it's Southampton on Wednesday. I'll see you then. It's been JSGC. Peace. Ciao for now.